There's a lot of energy here today, and there's a lot of energy in Daytona Beach with projects that are going on. And it's evident if you can see some of the projects that are already in the ground. And then you've heard about new projects. The one that was just mentioned, it's also on property the city acquired about 8 years ago on the beach to make that possible, and it was a redevelopment area for the city. We put probably a total of about $5 or $6 million into improvements along ISB, primarily in the acquisition of property at this point. But that's going to transition, hopefully, into an improvement of the right-of-way and the entrance into the city, into the beach side of the city. We have private investors that invested on the Blue Water project, which is as you come off the bridge on ISB. Hopefully they'll find the resources to build that project out. So we've got a lot of action, a lot of things happening from the standpoint of investment. That doesn't mean it's over. There's a lot of opportunity, and we are the best kept secret when it comes to value for investment in the beach side. And I would hope that we'd find some of those folks to come in and help us, not only with the beach side on the beach, but Main Street's another good opportunity. I think you're going to see it change in in Main Street. You'll see it change not only because of what's being done by bringing a greater attention to it, but the opportunity for investment and reinvestment over there is something that's caught the attention of the county and the city, and we're working jointly on some issues right now. So that's the investment side. There's a lot going on. We're not just seeing things happening on the west side of our city. There's probably about $1 billion worth of investment that's happening downtown that you haven't seen or heard about, but it'll be coming forward probably in the coming months. And then on the beach side, there's a tremendous amount of activity and projects being designed and acquired for that area. So let's go to the real issue is who's on the street corners and what can we do about them, and who's sleeping in the weeds and what can we do about them. So that's it's a priority of the city, not only to take care of the issues associated with investment, redevelopment, but also we have to do something to solve the issues associated with the panhandling and other tourist-related activities. It has not escaped us. The difficulty with that particular phenomenon is it's a free speech issue with it's a constitutional issue, and there are certain things you can do and certain laws you can put into place that will regulate that, and we're in the process of implementing those issues now. St. Augustine has a unique approach, and we've had the expert from St. Augustine, the attorney that put together their approach and how they're going to deal with the impacts on the commercial community from the homeless. And it's not only homeless, it's really panhandlers, and not all of them are homeless. But those are issues that are being addressed now. We do have a number of homeless camps that have sprung up on vacant property in the city, and you're going to see more about our approach and how we're going to handle those properties. And that takes cooperation between the property owner and the city and law enforcement, and that will come forward in the coming days. So there's a lot of things in motion. You can imagine if you have a business and you sell pancakes, you want them to come in the door, you want them to buy, and you want them to leave. Well, in the city, we got not only the pancakes, we got to find a way that lets them come and go and treat all the assets associated with providing those pancakes, and the solutions are never easy when you get the populations that seem to take advantage of the process. So I can assure assure you we're working on every aspect of the street corners, the homeless issues, and there's millions of dollars being put into projects that will hopefully satisfy some of those issues and give us a safer, cleaner city in the end. So I'll be happy to answer any questions anybody has.
Thank you so much, Jim.